Why, hello. What brings you here?
Sure it is. In any case, it's good to hear someone joking around. In times like this, when everyone's so dour and serious, we could do with a bit of banter, huh? I don't like to complain, but it's been lonely, stuck out here on our own. We're expecting our brother back fairly soon. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you.
Heavens forgive me, but dealing with Yuan Shu is almost intolerable.
Well, well. You're back.
That I am. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you here. It's been a while. Thank you for coming. I suppose it was Huang Gai that convinced you? Either way, it's good that you're here. We could do with your help in the next battle.
Brother, do you have new orders from Yuan Shu?
Yes. He wants us to attack Shu next, beginning with Liu Bei and Xiao Pei.
But we have no reason to make war with Shu. That said, I suppose you couldn't refuse.
I'm afraid not. I said we'd do it, but I secured a promise in return.
A promise?
If we win this battle for him, he says he'll make sure Huang Gai and Zhou Yu, along with everyone else who fought alongside Father, are brought back to us.
Everyone? Really?
Yes. He gave his word. I know none of us want to do this, and I'm sorry. But this time, we'll be fighting for ourselves. All right, everyone.
Yes.
Right.
It is I, Sun Shangsheng, the Bow Maiden.
We can do it!
We will take Shu, that Lord Yuan Shu may rule the land. Slay all who stand in our way.
Looking rough.
I know this is just a way to get our troops back. But participating in a battle
enemy
such as
officer
this...
has been defeated.
No, we Sun siblings cannot waver. I must trust my brother and fight.
Let's go. Is this all Yuan Shu can muster? Keep forcing them back! Move forward! He's gaining momentum. Bring up the rear guard!
The enemy officer
Have them take on Sun Tzu's forces! That's our call to arms! All hands! Push sharp! Take this! Time to advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take me! Looking rough. Looking rough. This'll do. The enemy's coming in this territory.
The enemy officer
Sun Tzu's
has
forces
been defeated.
and have them attack. Now what's a return? Go back, head out. These orders are all over the place.
It's a stalemate. We need to find a way to get on top.
This
This is how it's going to be then. This'll do. We've no need for words any longer. Ready your weapon.
Take this! Sacred Bird protect us.
Hold strong. Feel.
This'll do.
We're on the back foot. But there has to be a way to push them back.
Take this. Let's end this.
I cannot give up. How irritating. I must retreat.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
As far as we go. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Sacred Bird protect us.
Oh, I gotta fight you, huh? Well, a fight's a fight. You better not hold back. 'Cause I sure as hell won't.
Take this.
This area is under my control.
Seat. Take this. Sacred Bird protect us. Take this.
Rough.
Take this.
Let's end this. What is this? Next time I see you, you're finished!
The enemy officer
Fended off their
has been
assault.
defeated.
Now to advance. Those of you in Suance's forces, don't lag behind. Start the advance. Out here alone. I'll make you regret that decision.
They've come at the perfect time. The enemy officer
ought to be
has been
short-handed
defeated.
now. Looking rough. Start the advance.
And now the enemy's sending in reinforcements. Damn it. Let's go. This isn't good.
We can't abandon them. We're joining the fray too.
Time to advance! Lord Liu Bei, we fight for Shu too!
Yeah. How were they able to break through? We gotta go help you, Bay.
Fences are tight. What in blazes are Suance's forces doing? Send them in as backup!
They just expect us to ignore the units attacking our camp? Sacred
Take this!
Take this!
All my might!
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. A retreat would be the best option right now.
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
This appears to be as far as we go. This is tough, no matter how you slice it. This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Take this!
I'll leave this area to you.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Bird protect us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A formidable foe, indeed. We cannot neglect our defenses, then.
Call back, Swansea!
Again! Ji Ling has some nerve to treat us like mere pawns.
Bring him down.
Outstanding!
Now that our camp is safe,
We advance again!
This has been a tiresome affair, but things are looking up now. Victory is within our grasp. We can do this!
Time to advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Amazing! You are
The
a
enemy
swift and
officer
deadly warrior!
has been defeated.
Let's go! Hey, ain't you Sun Jian's daughter? You're going to the front line yourself? Military families never fail to impress.
Fight together with our men to honor my family. And I'll lead the vanguard so that I may inspire courage in all who see me.
That ain't gonna help much here.
Sacred Bird protect us.
Oh, even you can see that this fight isn't worth it.
That might very well be true. Yet,
It's not like me to get involved in others' affairs. Yes, I'll leave it at that.
So, fight for Yuan Shu? No. For the Sun clan, perhaps. I myself shoulder the hopes of the people of Shu. Unfortunately for you, I cannot stand aside here. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do.
take this! I have defeated the enemy officer!
Take this! Looking rough.
Time to end this!
Done. The enemy officer has been defeated. We're counting on you. Pressed to my limits. My only choice is to fall back.
We just about made it through that in one piece. And now our agreement with Yuan Shu has been fulfilled. We should be able to get all our troops back.
Brother, we're ready to move out.
Let's hurry back to Shotren. You need to give Yuan Shu news of our victory.
Yes, you're right. Xuan, Shanxiang, forgive me. You've been forced to fight in this campaign at my behest.
Brother.
No, brother. It's all right. You shouldn't blame yourself. We are a family, and we're in this together. Besides, we always go into battle with firm resolve.
Right. Our minds are made up. We must reunite with our comrades, no matter who we have to fight.
Thanks, you two. It saddens me that we've all been split up. But having the two of you with me gives me courage. I'm sorry, but can you go on ahead? I'll come along soon, I promise. Be prepared to ally with beasts and overcome all obstacles. Father, I'm doing the right thing, aren't I?
You did well, Sun Tzu. My invasion of Shu can now proceed just as I had planned.
I've done as you asked. Now will you allow Father's vassals to return to us?
No. Your work is far from finished. Your next destination is Lujiang. You ought to prepare your men for battle immediately.
Lujiang? But why?
The governor of Lujiang, Lu Kang, cannot be trusted. It's best to get rid of him before he stirs up trouble.
But he hasn't done anything yet, has he? I can't kill someone just because you don't trust them. And besides, my men are still exhausted from the last battle. What exactly do you think we are?
It's hard to say. Useful tools, no fruit to be squeezed for their sweet juices.
I assume you jest, but it seems you have no intention of listening to anything I have to say.
You don't seem to understand, do you? As your patron, I wish only to lead you down the right path. But if you are unhappy with the situation, I suppose I can reconsider my plans for you. The Yuan are a generous family, after all.
What do you mean?
If you win this battle, Sun Tzu, I may be able to make you governor of Lujiang. And with such an esteemed position, you could reunite with your officers and restore your clan to its former glory.
You wouldn't be lying to us again, would you?
I, Yuan Shu, am not known to lie. When you return victorious, your service will be rewarded accordingly.
Arrogant bastard.
Lord Sun Tzu, pardon the interruption. I have a message for you.
Oh, thanks. I've been expecting it.
Did you hear about our next move? It seems we're going to Lujiang. I don't have anything against Lord Lu Kang, but do we have a choice? Of course one can't know for sure, but if we don't accept the situation, we won't be able to fulfill our duties. We once had a naive belief that our struggle was a righteous one. After after my father died, we all considered it a great honor to follow in his footsteps and guard the Imperial Seal. But now we have Yuan Shu ordering us around like dogs. I'm starting to wonder if it's really worth it. Well, it is something my father fought hard to protect. I realize we can't just let it go so easily. You know, I didn't come here to complain about my problems, but something about you just makes me want to talk. It's a good thing, though. I feel a little better now. You're the only one I can turn to for things like this. Thanks for being there for me.
Off to battle again on another of Yuan Shu's whims. I don't think we can take much more of this. I know. But that doesn't change the fact that we're just being tasked with removing a thorn from Yuan Shu's side. During the attack on Shu, Yuan Shu demanded supplies from Lord Lu Kong, but he refused the order. He says this is about preventing further treachery, but it's clear that this is nothing more than a personal vendetta. If my brother is convinced it's good for us, then so be it. I can get through it if I know it will help restore the Sun clan. But even if Shang Xiang and I are on board, how much longer will everyone else put up with this? Without a cause worth risking their lives for, our soldiers are liable to desert. My brother knew that when he gave in to Yuan Shu's demands. So I suppose all I can do is trust in his decision. We will take the field as warriors of the House of Sun.
You want to know...
All right, everyone. Fine.
Yes.
Fine.
I see.
Not bad.
Quite so.
Right. Fine.
It is I, Sun Shangxiang, the Bow Maiden.
We can do it!
I shall never bend the knee to a cur such as Yuan Shu. Liu Jiang will not fall so long as I am governor.
There is no need to attack head-on. We'll take control of the garrison and surround the castle. This fight is mine, and no one else's. Forward, men! Follow me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening! One down! Many more to go!
We cannot afford to underestimate this enemy. Ready the rear guard. It's time to move.
See, they still have some fight left in them. At this rate, we're going to be surrounded. First, let's get the garrisons along the river.
The enemy officer
There,
has
we
been
can take
defeated.
out the bridges with fire arrows. The enemy officer
Forward march!
has been defeated. Team drug recovered. The enemy officer. The next steps will be crucial.
Seizing this location is the first step. Let's keep this momentum going.
We mustn't let the enemy gain a foothold here. Take back the garrison, post-haste!
Now we can focus on taking out this bridge. Lose the arrows!
We mustn't let up just because we took the garrison. We need to think about how to defend it now.
Destroying bridges to keep the enemy at bay.
The enemy officer.
The enemy general is certainly bold. But we cannot let their schemes go unchallenged any longer. Mobilize the army. Defend the bridges.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Brother, how dependable you have become, Nana.
The enemy
This
officer
is see how well you've taken to leadership. Take this!
This is bad. The enemy stands strong as ever. Let's go! We must destroy the bridge as soon as possible. And open.
This battle has always been about imposing one choose will. And the opposal shall mock us as his puppets. We must take such ridicule in stride, for the sake of ourselves and those who fight for us.
The enemy officer has been
Both our
defeated.
duty and our pride.
Let's go.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go.
Everything's going to plan. Now the enemy has no way forward.
The enemy seems to be destroying the bridges. Some of our men may have already been stranded because of them. We can't let them slow us down too. Everyone, time to show your true mettle. Take this. Take that. There we go.
Gotta be quicker.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
We've taken half the garrisons. Keep up the momentum and continue your assault.
All my might. Well done. Keep that spirit
The
up.
enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. officer has been defeated. Victory is at hand. The enemy officer, keep up the pace, has been defeated.
That was the last bridge. Good work. Now the enemy's reserve units have no way to reach us.
I cannot tell if they are daring or just plain crazy.
They made it this far already. The enemy cannot be allowed to reach the gates. Defend them, post haste.
Bring them down.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Yuan Shu ordered us to eliminate Liu Kang. No doubt his plan is to take Liu Zhang by force. I will take it my own way.
The enemy officer,
For I believe there is meaning in walking our own path. I'm counting on you.
Ready yourselves. Efforts from here on out are absolutely essential.
the enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Get prepared. Officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Liu Kang! We have taken control of all the garrisons! The battle is done. For the sake of Liu Zhang's people, surrender!
So I must swallow my pride to prevent more blood from being spilled. If I truly fight for the people, surrender is my only option. I see. So that is what you're after. I have nothing more to say to you. Strike me down, but make it quick.
We didn't come here to kill you. Just give up your position as governor. That's all we want.
Huh. So the tiger cub turned hunting dog has learned to covet power in the same way as his master, Yuan Shu. Lord Sun Jian would be so displeased.
Thinking about how my father would have viewed this won't change a thing. But I can tell you one thing I know for sure. I'm not fighting this battle for Yuan Shu. I'm fighting in order to achieve my own goals.
Oh?
I came here, ready to fight to the end with pride in my heart. There's nothing you can say that'll change that. I am the son of Sun Jian, the Tiger of Jiangdong. And no battle of mine will ever bring shame upon his name.
Interesting. Well, son of the House of Sun, you're the winner here. If you won't cut me down, then I will hold my tongue. The land of Lu Jiang is yours.
How infuriating! He spared Liu Kang's life and now seeks to take the title of governor for himself. Sun Ce's insolence is growing tiresome. I take my eyes off him for one moment and this happens.
Lord Yuan Shu, do you plan on allowing him to claim the governorship of Lujiang?
Of course not! If I did that, who knows what he might ask for next? Someone else will be made governor of Lujiang. Tell Sun Ce that he will be given 1 battalion for his trouble.
Yes, sir.
I am sure it is obvious, but I have no intention of actually giving him a battalion. I just need to keep stringing them along. What would I do if my juiciest fruit rolled away?
Hey, Shang. Saw seems a little different these days, don't you think?
Yes, it's like he's found his sense of purpose. You can see it in his face. I know a lot has been going on recently, but I wonder if something happened.
Maybe. Either way, nothing would make me happier than knowing he has decided on his plan for the future.
Right, agreed. Seeing him like that brings back such good memories. I can't help but remember those times back in Changsha.
Yes. The father was still around then, along with Zhou Yu, Huang Gai, and the others. I want to return to times like that again as soon as possible. Let's do whatever we can to make that happen.
Sorry to come in uninvited. I actually have something I need to ask of you. I need you to go and meet Zhou Yu in Danyang, and to tell him that we are ready. I'm glad you understand. Obviously, you will have to keep this a complete secret. Yuan Shu can't know what's going on before the message is delivered. If he catches wind of our plans, he'll try to stop us. I knew Yuan Shu's intentions from the beginning. As long as we're in his service, we'll be stuck doing his dirty work. Father said we need to be prepared to ally ourselves with beasts if we wanted to keep the Imperial Seal safe in such times. But while we're mere servants of that animal, we won't achieve anything. We must have the resolve to walk our own path, on our own feet. It's a matter of pride. I'm counting on you. You must bring Zhou Yu back with you. We cannot start without him here.
They said he would send a messenger, but I hadn't imagined it would be you. I have a rough grasp of the situation already. Sun Ce and I have exchanged messages at every opportunity. Everything is ready on our end. We've all been waiting for this moment. I'd really like to move out immediately, but... Don't be rash. The enemy has eyes around the inn. We can't be sure if Yuan Shu has caught on to Sun Ce's plan or not. But I am certain that he is wary of us contacting each other. That's why I've been extra careful to send my letters to him in secret. But now... now that Sun Ce is prepared to be independent from Yuan Shu, I suppose secrecy is no longer required. All right. I guess it's time to follow his example and find the courage to charge through enemy lines. We'll make it together. Back to Sun Ce. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all!
Halt! You shall go no further!
So the way is guarded. Even so, I have no intention of stopping here. I will fight for the sake of my comrades. If you choose to stand in my way,
Then prepare for battle! Such strength! Send word to our allies!
The enemy officer
Tell them to
has been
bolster the
defeated.
ranks and stay vigilant! Ha!
I see you further honed your skills. Let us continue on.
They're here! Destroy them!
Do they think they can stop us with such a pitiful resistance? We shall make short work of them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Now, prepare yourselves!
We should be careful. The terrain here is dangerous.
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! They're here! Everyone, loose your arrows!
An opening.
So they had archers hidden away. We can't keep fighting under a rain of arrows. We'll take out the archers as we go.
The enemy officer.
I don't think
has
there's
been
another way
defeated.
through. We'll have to scale the cliff. We'll be completely defenseless during the climb. We should make sure the way is clear before we start.
Don't let them get away! Follow them! Fill them with arrows!
They're persistent. I'll get them back. Should we try to shake them, or simply
The
eliminate
enemy
them?
officer has been defeated.
Let's go! An opening!
In accordance with Lord Yuan Shu's orders, shall go no further. Then let this be known to Lord Yuan Shu. We are not subject to his orders.
Tables turned.
Take that!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
Let's go! Ready? Loose your arrows!
at this. Let's go. They have archers hidden here too? I've had about enough of their scheming. Lots of trees and buildings here. The perfect spot for an ambush by archers. Not bad.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There aren't any bridges nearby, are there? We shall have to find a ford and cross over there. We will be vulnerable when crossing the river, so we should make sure there are no enemies around first.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. We made it across. Now, let us hurry.
So, you've made it this far, I see. But I can't let you go any further. An opening!
They've brought quite the arsenal. We can't afford to linger within their range. Stick to the shadows. We'll take advantage of any gaps in their defenses and advance.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
You fight with tenacity,
Looking rough.
but this is where you meet your doom!
Bring them down. They're attacking from all sides simultaneously. We'll have to time our counterattack perfectly.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This will do it.
Nice and rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Let's go. Lord Yuan Shu's will is absolute. You should fall back while you still draw breath.
Thank you for the warning. But this route is worth risking life and limb for.
Looking rough.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been
Going
defeated.
against Lord Yuan Shu's will.
No. There is only one thing that I regret. And that is breaking a promise I made to
The
a
enemy
friend.
officer has been defeated. enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Let's go.
An opening!
Let's go.
You have done well to make it this far, but you are clearly spent, and you will find the path ahead is only more grueling.
They had elite troops in reserve. But we are so close to our goal.
I'm raring to go.
This is the final obstacle.
Good eye.
Let's do this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You will suffer for going against Lord Yuan Shu.
I challenge you to battle! Lord Yuan Shu will one day rule above all and grant us his protection. It is foolish to refuse such grace.
Will he indeed? Sun Tzu leads by example, without need for such airs and arrogance. I would rather stand by my leader's side and look up at him from below. That is how I want to live my life.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's truly your forced me to die.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You damn fools! When the world descends into chaos, you will see the error of your ways.
The road will only grow more dangerous from here. Of that, you can be sure.
Looking rough.
You have my heartfelt gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to our goal. Now, let's go. To my dear friend, to Sun Tzu.
Take that.
I thought you might have worried yourself to death. But look at you. Healthy as ever.
Zhou! You're here at last. You sure kept me waiting.
What kind of greeting is that? Well, for better or for worse, you haven't changed at all.
Sorry. It just doesn't feel like it's been that long. We've been in contact this whole time, right? You were with me all along to keep me from losing hope. If it wasn't for that, I'd have eventually given up on so much of what we planned. Quan and Shanshang's safety. Everything my father wanted for us. My dreams for our future. None of it would have been possible. Thanks for everything, Zhou. We couldn't have done it without your help. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, imagine that. I was just about to say the same to you. Without someone to look after, I'd barely be motivated to get up in the morning. Sun Tzu, are you sure you're ready to do this?
Yes. I'm ready to do everything we've planned. I'm ready to give up the Imperial Seal. In exchange, I'm going to make sure everyone who belongs with us is able to return. And then, we're going to raise our banner over Jiangdong together. It wasn't the seal itself that my father wanted to protect. He fought for our kingdom, for our protection, and for the honor of our family. I will continue his quest to build a kingdom that can protect all that is good in this world. Are you with me, Zhou?
Of course. I pledge to do all in my power, as your right hand. My lord, Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu has dispelled his doubts.
and discovered his path. Though lacking the wisdom of years, his spirit burns with unmatched fervor. If his small spark is guarded and given proper kindling, eventually it will grow into a great blaze. A blaze that will light up the realm, spreading hope to people with its warmth. Guardian of peace. If you believe that Sun Tzu is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
Did it go well, Sun Tzu?
Yes. The Imperial Seal has been delivered safely. Yuan Shu must have been desperate to get his hands on it. He accepted all of our demands without a word of complaint. Now we finally got Huang Gai and the others back. And we're no longer mere tools for him to use.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. You seem happier than you were during our days guarding the seal.
Yeah, I do feel strangely refreshed. It must have been more of a burden on me than I thought.
Now that the authority of the Han is waning, the seal has begun to lose its value. Ridding ourselves of it now was by far the better choice. What we need for the road ahead is not authority. It is the power to survive among all of the other forces vying for supremacy.
Well said. I agree with you there. We are about to embark on a quest to establish a new kingdom of our own in Jiangdong. Would you be willing to join us? I'm sure Chuan, Shangxiang, Huang Gai, and everyone else would be happy to have you.
Your strength is an essential asset for us. And both Sun Tzu and I would like nothing more than to be able to fight by your side.
But we understand that this is a very big decision. One that will impact your future. Please think carefully before making your choice. Join us? Thank you. You've made me a very happy man.
Yes, thank you. You've given us all so much hope. It's strange. The moment I heard your answer, my mind was suddenly filled with grand dreams for our future.
You're quite enthusiastic about this, Zhou Yu. It's so good to have you with us. Together, we will build a kingdom of our own.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Tzu worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Liu Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Tzu rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Cha Pei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
I've handed the Imperial Seal over to Yuan Shu. Though Father gave his life to protect it, I have to admit I don't regret letting it go in the slightest. Now we've gotten back what's important. Our freedom, our pride, and our comrades. Losing all that made me realize that without power, you can't protect anything. That's why I want to establish a domain here in Jiangdong, as a place where we can grow strong enough to protect what we cherish. I know we still have a long road ahead of us, but will you stand by me all the same?
You don't even need to ask.
Indeed, our resolve is as hard as iron.
As vassals of the Sun Clan, all of us are ready to follow you to the very end.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to have found such reliable allies.
By the way, brother, I haven't seen Sheng around.
Our sister should be returning soon enough, along with another ally of ours.
Who might that be?
We're here.
Ah, good.
So, you're willing to fight alongside us, then?
The pleasure is all ours. After all, there are a lot of things we'll be needing your help with.
That should be everyone.
Yes, it's true that we're starting over from nothing. But with all of you, I know we can accomplish our goal. I will do my best in whatever way I can. But I'm also counting on each of you.